So today we are back in the draft war of the world, and now I said I will do the battle. So let's start. First, I want to start in Europe. So the red team will cut Slovenia from the other green team and take them, and the red team too will block this and this. So they now has two small things, and they end them immediately. Oh. And there's something now. So Russia, because it's with Saudi Arabia and Finland, are pushing into Estonian lands until they took it all, and pushing into Latvia and Lithuania, and they pushed them into them. And they took the head of. So and here Ukraine wanna connect with Georgia and Armenian Caucasus and Kazakhstan. So now they did this in Russia. And they wanna end Bulgaria, of course, and the remaining parts of Serbia. So now they have a frontier. Oh, smallest in time. So the green team is pushing it to France, and they are pushing into Denmark in 6 hours. No, now it will be 10. But they will go into Copenhagen again and take this island. And in the upper parts, they're taking over the cold because they love the cold. They can fight in the cold. So now Europe is looking ugly. Oh, I swear, I forgot something. Iceland, because no one will help you. The closest to help is from Germany, and this will be impossible. So the red team will push back into the land and take the Netherlands, and they are pushing, and they will throw a nuclear bomb, and you know what happens when a nuclear bomb is thrown. They wanted to control all of Europe. I don't know why, but they should focus in Africa because Africa has the better defense. So now the troops that are stationed in Belarus will cut Russia into two halves and Finland too, and connect with this claim from Sweden. So they start pushing into the nation, and they are losing. Not gonna lie, I think Egypt could win. And I could do a new series. What the? I wanna do a new series, but I will do a trailer or a short leaking it. So they take Kaliningrad and push into the coastal parts, and they surrender. Now they wanna to end Russia because Russia is strong. And while no one was seeing, the Iberia Sinki pushed into France and islands that are Sicily and northern Morocco and Gibraltar and the upper parts of Tunisia. So now they did all of this. And now they will land on the mainland Europe, and they are going into Italy, but they are immediately stopped and kicked out of the mainland, going to Tunisia, rescue them, and going to Morocco because there are Canary Islands here. Meow, meow. Oh, Cape Verde, and an invasion from Cape Verde. They will land in Senegal, and they will kill it, and the Gambia, and push hardly, but they take Western Sahara, and they take a big chocolate from Algeria and take these bases of Libya, and this piece of Libya. And now they are on the border of Egypt. So Egypt push with their greatest power and kick them out of there. And this will be taken. So this half wanted to connect with this, but they're offending their defending. Now they sail to like this coast and send troops, and they now are cutting from the ocean. They should go from there, and they push into. These are sub-Saharan. This is Saharan area. There's nobody literally there. Here are some people that will defend, but not gonna lie, Egypt could win. I wanna do a series like alternate future, anything. I wanna think. I could do my own Wixo, not Adas Pro Wixo. Now we will have Omar Wixo. And they are kicked out of this part from Africa. Now this will be demolished in seconds, but I will do something very interesting for Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia will sell oil for its colonies or whenever the thing is and make them stronger. So now the southern parts, as a South African thingy here, will push into the nations and even take over Madagascar and Comoros. So they want to connect with Somalia, and they're taking this part from Kenya and these parts. This is Greater Somalia, by the way, and they're taking a lot of land. So yeah, please help me, guys, reach 200 subs. I really need it, and let's get back into the topic. So they take it back and even push, and they will get all of their troops to Somalia because Somalia is close to Saudi Arabia, and we don't want this. And I could do an intense battle there in the Suez Canal, but not now. There could be a part 2 of this, but it will be so hard. I want to end it today. So now Egypt made its front line to attack into mainland Saudi Arabia, and the capital is like right there. So they could take it, but if they took it, the major city could be Moscow, but Moscow they could put it into New Delhi. And now the Saudi troops will push back. Will push back the Maldives people and push into China, taking some land, and want to separate Kazakhstan to connect, but this fails because the Egyptian troops will even push into the nation, take these parts, and push until they connect. From now, they control the Caspian Sea. So I think Saudi Arabia is now cooked because the Egyptian army is pushing, and now they. R.I.P. Saudi Arabia. R.I.P. Saudi Arabia. R.I.P. Saudi Arabia, bro. This part is lost. They don't have that much troops. And yeah. Bad wars is so fun. Bad wars is so fun. Receiving all day with your family on top. We ain't gonna stop. In the gummers game, kinda draw. Can no game take its spot? If they try, it's so long. Yeah. So, let's continue. So the Egyptian troops were pushing to this region. This nobody lives in, and they will take Sokola, and take the empty areas to encounter Russia, and the Americas will have a very big intense battle. They pushed into the upper islands, but the green team are pushing hardly into main China. China could be lost. So this reminds me of something. And this, of course, reminds you of something. And 6-ish hours. Now they want to connect with Vietnam, but they're taken at the last second. And they even push into Vietnam too. There's no major helps, only from the Philippines that they will be cooked. And these islands won't do anything, so I colored them in the past color. So they hop into each island until their capital is captured and take even Taiwan again. They wanna to push into Vietnam, but they have a skill issue. And even though they push into Thailand land and push back and take a lot of land. Here they are barely connected with Greater Malaysia or what to think. Oh, they're barely connected. But they will be taken because the Egyptian troops are sailing down the coast and go up into mainland Vietnam, and the capital is captured, so these things all fail. I think Europe is all taken by Egypt except Iberia. And let's continue the battle in Europe. So they will push back into and even take Catalonia, the old islands, Sicily, Malta, and they're sailing from these ports, go to Gibraltar, and push into the southern parts of Iberia. Iberia, thingy is dead. But in the real world, Egypt is stronger than Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia is literally cooked. Look at the remaining of the world. Oh, I forgot something called Americas. Oh, Bahamas. They will take over the Bahamas. They didn't choose a team. No, I'm just kidding. As they will be part. So they will push into southern Florida and take Alabama and Louisiana and Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia and South Carolina. So now USA is the strongest nation in the world. So this won't happen for too long. And even they push into the Bahamas and Cuba. So now they take Hispaniola, and whenever this island is, and push into this peninsula, I think. So now they cut Mexico in two. This part is absolutely demolished. And this part is freaking cooked. So the canal separate. Some people say that South America ends on the Panama Colombia border, but I say it looks like this. And this part of Panama is part of it too. This is looking cool, not gonna lie. But they're pushing it to the rainforest of Guyana, and they take over it, and Suriname, and French Guyana, and this part, and this, and this. But you're messing with Brazil and USA, and this isn't a good job. You know what will happen. Trinidad and Tobago will be taken. Ecuador will be taken in like a week's. And South America is rescued from Saudi, but Egypt is rich though. Not like Saudi Arabia, yes, but is better in the economy, I know, but the Americas won't do much, so they will supply into the mainlands, into the old world. Oh, I forgot about you. So now they have New Caledonia, Egypt. So they will sail to Fiji and take a holiday there and take this northern part of, and this is empty. This has like 1 million people. And the Solomon Islands, I wanted them to be in this video, but I will keep them in this part only. These aren't helpful. Now, a surprise invasion from the back into Japan and taking Tokyo instantly. So the Uno emo the emo Japanese empire will be broken and rest in peace. Say rest in peace with me, guys. And oh shiz. And now Russia is the now I think Saudi Arabia has to rescue itself if Russia dies, like they are doing right now. Protect its mainland from Egypt. Some of you will say it's unfair, and guys, I'm not from Egypt, to make it clear. And I want Saudi Arabia to win, but I think this could happen because the world on Russia. This this is possible. They will win. And China has a lot of people. So right now, Saudi Arabia should protect itself and even push into Egypt because they're very close to each other. And they even take this and control the Strait of Hormuz. I'm pushing to again Somalia and even land in Djibouti and parts of Eritrea and make so now they like made an offense. They made an offense like this. This is their, except there's a colony here, but they will die instantly. Because Madagascar is dying, and they will sail to Cape Town and taking the city. And I know there's 3 capital cities, but I don't remember one of them. And yes, they will take over them and rest in peace. Rest in peace. Saudi Arabia is cooked, not gonna lie. They have good military, yes. They have drones, but Egypt too. Egypt too has one. So now Saudi Arabia is protecting this front line because India is dying, and even they are pushed out. They sailed into the Strait of Hormuz and control it. So the oil, oh, they have a coastline, but they will land in this area, and you're cooked. And I wanna make a movie, and I could do a series and make a movie, but this will take me like 3 hours. And even though Cyprus is dead, but sadly, and finally, we will end this series with the Egyptian. Oh, we're not ending this so fast. So there are like 15 million people there because of Saudi. So they land in India. They will make and certain parts, and sadly they're stopped because they control like 8 billion people now, or 9, because this will be in future. So we'll say bye to the draft war. Finally, guys, and don't forget to hit like and hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get every single video that I drop. So help me reach 200 subs, guys, and see you in the next one. Bye.